Hello, Taurus. How's Taurus out there? How are my Tauruses? Is that the plural? Tauruses. Hello. Anyway, how are you guys? Even if you're not a Taurus, welcome. Got a little bit of smoke going here in Studio 7. Burning a little bit of sage. Clearing any negative energy that I may have left from the last video. And I'm doing a general reading for the sign of Taurus. Whether you have Taurus in your sun, your moon, or your rising sign, or if you happen to be a cross watcher, please take the information. If it resonates, use it. Help you avoid some of the hurdles and the pitfalls. If it does not resonate, let the shit go. Don't try to make it work. Don't try to make it apply. And if it does not resonate, stop back. We update frequently. I've got to keep an eye on that sage. The room is filling up with smoke. We may be hearing smoke alarms soon. Let me pause just for a moment. I want to check my check my sage. Okay, I am back. Turn a little fan on, let it circulate a little bit. All right, again, I'm going to finish the shuffle for Taurus. I already have a couple jumpers out on the table. If Spirit is so inclined to give me some more jumpers, I could certainly use them. All right. I will deal the rest. I will take a couple off the top, and I need a couple off the bottom. All right. All right, Taurus, let's see what's happening in your world. First off, we have the devil that came up for you in reverse. You may have, this is in the past, but you may have been dealing with some toxic energy. You were connected with somebody that was pretty toxic. I'm lining up the rest of my cards. It took you a little bit to really separate yourself from this energy, Taurus, but you have done that. You're stepping away from it, or you have stepped away from it. It did take you a minute because you also had the Eight of Cups that came up for you, and it came up also in reverse. You're putting this behind you. You feel like you're leaving an awful lot behind. This could be monetary, could be family, it could be friends and connections that you had with this person or this relationship, but you made the decision. You're moving on, stepping away from it. We had the Five of Swords also in reverse. This is kind of the Five of Swords can be about a little bit of conflict, but it can also be about a training and lessons and learning, and that's kind of what it represents here, since it was in the reverse, that the conflict part of it isn't there, but the lesson from it has kind of come up in your face. Now you're seeing why you had to do what you did. You have the Judgment card that comes up for you also, Taurus. It also came up in reverse. You did try to fix this. You tried on more than one occasion. That is the Archangel Gabriel in that card calling forward this reunion that is depicted here in this little resurrection kind of scene. And you gave it a good shot, Taurus. You tried and you tried. sometimes you can only do what you can do. You kind of felt your hands were tied in this situation. You knew you needed to let go of some of this crap in order to move forward. The Eight of Swords is it's kind of the new outlook you have taken with this relationship about let's not cry over spilt milk. You don't want to look at the history in the past, but you would rather move forward with this. We also have the Six of Pentacles, which came up for you also in reverse. You had been helping this person a lot, and I think you were giving them some guidance, some counseling, some emotional stability. You were helping them as best you could. With this being in reverse, though, you're really ready to let chips fall where they may. Let them figure this out is how you're feeling about this. If you're not there to help them, you're going to let them see that they need to approach this on their own and grow up and pull up them growed up panties and take this task on themselves. They're going to be okay, Taurus. One of the reasons you felt like you couldn't leave them behind is because you thought they maybe couldn't fend for themselves. This person's a whole lot smarter than you give them credit for. They were playing you. You also had the King of Cups that came up, or excuse me, the King of Pentacles, and it came up in reverse. Now, the king in this picture is holding on to a scepter and a pentacle, and he's kind of holding those as his, kind of not as a shield, but as a banner of who he is and what he represents. King of Swords is kind of a nice old guy, and that's who you are. You're kind of coming back into that energy of being a little more settled, and even though it's in reverse, I still feel you're kind of guarding something, keeping something close to your heart. You haven't divulged completely what your plans are, how you're planning to move on and move forward. The Justice card comes up for you. Absolutely one of a few that came up straight up and down in the proper position, and it is time that the scales of justice come your way. I have a new dental appliance today back here. Well, it's some tooth work, and if you hear me lisping, you'll know what the situation is. But here we have the scales of justice coming back for you. They're allowing you to balance out, allowing you to speak what's on your mind. The sword of truth also comes out with this. You're going to hear some information come out about this person that you have cut out of your life, and you're going to go, yep, I did this for the right things. You also have the Ten of Cups, which comes up. Kind of a happily ever after card. You know, you're making the right decision to move forward with your life for your reasons. Don't feel like you're obligated, because you've already helped this person an awful lot. You're not cutting yourself off 100% from them. You're just cutting off that financial help that they need to get, like I said, pull up their biggie boy, biggie girl panties and do this on their own. All right, can I get a couple more clarifiers for Taurus, please? Uncross my legs, get both feet flat on the floor, and get some grounded energy. Can I get a couple jumpers for Taurus? All right, I got one, and I'm going to take the bottom energy. All right. We have the Five of Wands. Yeah, you're done with the fighting. You're done with the chaos. You've talked to your blue in the face, trying to help this person see the light, see that they're kind of handling things in a wrong way. Now, I'm not certain what this person's negativity was. Nothing is coming up in the cards. I don't know if it was drugs, alcohol, if they were just selfish, but it was as though it was a constant uphill battle and you had to kind of fight every step of the way. We have the Four of Pentacles that also comes up. I mentioned earlier about being a little bit guarded, and here you are again in the Four of Pentacles energy. You've got that pentacle over your heart, kind of guarding it, keeping two under your feet, one over your head. That's all that's on your mind. It's going to be okay. You're not going to have to be so protective. You're going to be able to let your guard down and live a life that is just a little bit more comfortable. All right, and I will pull a couple here from the Modern Witch Tarot deck. That is not an orb, that was a hair. You can often see orbs in my videos. Actually, I think that was just a plain old cat hair. Can I get another jumper for Taurus, please? Is clarifier? All right, there's one. Again, you cannot make this crap up. We have the Ten of Cups again. Absolutely confirming the Ten of Cups, that happily ever after is going to come for you. That the fact that you're making the right decision is being confirmed with this Ten of Cups, that it's going to work out. You also have the Page of Cups that came up, which means you're heading into a new chapter. There's going to be a surprise kind of opportunity coming forward for you, and it's going to be all about that new life, about heading the right direction and the way you want to go. All right, there you go, Taurus. That is your general reading. Please drop down, like, subscribe, and share. And as always, I never leave you guys that I don't bless you with love and light. Till I see you next.